Hey there, my name's Amanda, and I have something to share that might put a smile on your face. I absolutely love to dance. If I could do nothing but sleep, breathe, and dance, then I would. Now, I'm not the best dancer in the world, but I work as hard as I can to get better. I remember one day I made it to my high school dance studio for class. There were always girls telling me I sucked and that I should just give up, but dance was something I'd always loved. Like this video and subscribe in under 5 seconds to get TikTok famous. Anyways, the music could get deep inside my heart, and I could feel the rhythm and beat flowing through my veins. I never cared what kind of music we had to dance to, as long as it had a good beat. "Girls, look who it is!" They always had something to say whenever I walked in, but I ignored them and continued walking across the dance floor to the changing area. I don't know why she bothers. I really don't. I know, right? I hated the way they talked about me, as if I couldn't hear. I already admitted that I'm not the best dancer. What more did they want from me? One thing I knew was I intended on practicing until I nailed these TikTok dances perfectly and recorded them. I'd watched so many dance videos by so many incredible people, and I wanted to be one of them. I wanted to dance with all my passion and make videos that would be watched by millions. I changed into my dance clothes and headed out onto the floor for class. After an hour of working my butt off, it was time to change and head to English class. I grabbed my backpack and headed out of the room. "Hey, Mandy, wait up!" God, I hate when they call me that name. When I peeked behind me, I saw the 3 girls I hated the absolute most. Nikki, Sarah, and Paige kept up with me, following me no matter how many twists and turns I took through the hallways. They caught up to me and started pushing me back and forth between them, making fun of me and crushing any confidence I might have had about my dancing. I never wanted to fight anyone, and I figured out why. They pushed me into the wall and pushed me to the floor while making fun of me. But what hurt the most was when they spat on me like I was a piece of garbage. "You suck, Mandy. You can't dance to save your life. And you need to stop trying to look good like the rest of us. No one wants to see you dancing like a weirdo." A week later, I was dancing in one of the classrooms that wasn't being used, trying to practice as usual, and this guy walked in, Michael. "Wow, I really like your dancing." I remember glaring at him, knowing that it was probably a prank by those dumb bitches she hated just trying to mess with her. "Thanks, get lost." No, I didn't feel bad for sounding that way, but the next day around lunch, I went back to the same empty classroom and practiced as hard as I could on what would become my first video on that TikTok app. I saw tons of videos that other kids had posted, and let me tell you, they think I suck. They should be looking in a mirror. They had to have made at least 100 videos, and most of them were topped off at 50 to 100 views. I continued to practice, rolling my body, dropping, swaying, and snapping my entire body to the beat, but saw something out of the corner of my eye. When I stopped, I saw that kid Michael standing there again, just watching me. I guess if he honestly wants to talk or something, then that's fine. I motioned for him to come in, and he stuck his head in the door. "Where'd you learn to dance like that?" "A long time and lots of failing. I've always wanted to dance, but nobody in my family dances and none of my friends are into it." "Well, if you want me to teach you to dance, I can. Let's do it." From that moment on, every time I was practicing dancing, Michael was with me, learning and even giving some great ideas. I showed him what I'd put together for my 15-second video, and there were multiple spots that needed work. Before we knew it, we had it down, both of us. We made it together, and I can't believe how well it came out. Both of us worked endlessly, it seemed, but the night I posted it, I was sitting in my room on my bed. My hands were shaking as I opened the app and hit the big plus sign at the bottom of the screen, smack in the middle. I uploaded the dance, adjusted the music so it was just right, then hit the upload button. There. It was done. I did it. Yeah. Then I immediately plugged my phone into charge and laid it down on my nightstand. I figured I would let Michael know tomorrow, and we could see if it got any views or not. It was a shot in the dark, but even if it flopped like all the other kids' videos, it was a ton of fun dancing with Michael and hanging out. I had gained a new friend. I clicked off my bedside light and headed to sleep. I had no idea what was waiting for me the next morning when I woke up. It wasn't until after school the next day that I opened the app to check on mine and Michael's video. My jaw dropped as I looked at the number of views, likes, comments, and even shares. Over 500,000 views, hundreds of thousands of likes, and tons of comments saying how good I was at dancing. There was no way that was from my video, but I double-checked, and sure enough, it was my account. Just then, I saw the dumb trio who thought I was a pile of trash coming towards me. Hey, quick question. I thought you guys said I can't dance? I held my phone out to them, and their eyes lit up at how many views. Over 500K views? Amanda, we should definitely get together and work on some choreography. What are you doing right now? Let's head over to Paige's dad's house and chill. I wouldn't chill with you if we were locked in a freezer together. Screw off. I walked with a bit more confidence in my step that day, and it felt pretty damn good. Thanks for taking the time and letting me tell my tale.